Have you ever wondered how animals survive in the harshest environments on Earth? A question that might have crossed your mind while watching a documentary or perhaps during a visit to the zoo. Well, the answer to this question is as fascinating as the question itself, and it lies in the wonders of adaptation. Adaptation, in the context of biology, is a process where animals evolve over generations to survive and thrive in their environments. It's like nature's very own survival toolkit, equipping animals with the skills, traits, and behaviors they need to deal with the challenges of their habitats. Imagine this. You're in a scorching desert with temperatures soaring above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, imagine a creature that calls this harsh environment home. How does it survive? How does it find food and water? How does it keep from overheating? The answer is adaptation. Over time, this creature has evolved to develop traits that allow it to survive in such extreme conditions. This could be anything from a special kind of fur or skin that reflects sunlight, to a unique way of storing water for long periods. Now let's transport ourselves to the other end of the spectrum, to the deep, dark depths of the ocean, where the pressure is immense and light is scarce. The creatures that live here have adapted in extraordinary ways to survive in this alien world. Some have developed bioluminescence to light up the darkness, while others have evolved to withstand the crushing pressure. From the ice-cold Arctic to the sweltering rainforests, from the highest mountain peaks to the deepest ocean trenches, every corner of our planet is teeming with life, and every creature, big or small, has its own set of unique adaptations that have helped it survive and thrive in its habitat. So prepare to be amazed. As we dive deeper, you'll discover the incredible adaptations that make survival possible in the most extreme conditions. The journey we're about to embark on will take us to the farthest corners of the Earth, to meet some of the most resilient creatures you could ever imagine. Imagine living in a world of total darkness, extreme cold, and intense pressure. Welcome to the deep sea. The deep sea is a world of paradoxes where life thrives in conditions that seem at first glance utterly inhospitable. Here, survival isn't a matter of chance but of incredible adaptation. Let's uncover the secrets of two such deep sea dwellers, the anglerfish and the giant squid. First, meet the anglerfish. This creature's name is a clue to its unique hunting technique. The anglerfish uses a luminous lure dangling from a rod-like appendage on its head to attract prey in the pitch-black waters. This bioluminescent bait, a glowing beacon in the abyss, is an adaptation that allows the anglerfish to draw its dinner close enough to snatch up in its large, gaping mouth. But the anglerfish isn't just a clever hunter. It has also adapted to survive the extreme pressure of the deep sea. Its body is flabby and its bones are weak. A less than flattering description, perhaps, but one that allows the anglerfish to resist the crushing forces of the deep. Now let's turn our attention to another denizen of the deep, the giant squid. This creature is a master of disguise. Its skin is studded with tiny, color-changing cells called chromatophores. By rapidly adjusting these cells, the giant squid can blend into its surroundings, rendering itself invisible to predators and prey alike. The giant squid isn't just a hide-and-seek champion, though. It's also one of the largest creatures in the ocean, reaching lengths of up to 43 feet. This massive size is another adaptation that helps the giant squid to survive in the deep sea. With its long, powerful tentacles, it can catch prey from a distance, while its large eyes allow it to make the most of the scarce light available. In the deep sea, these creatures have turned a hostile environment into a thriving ecosystem. With their remarkable adaptations, they've carved out a life in a world of darkness, cold, and pressure. It's a testament to the power of nature's creativity, and a reminder that survival is often about making the most of what you've got. From the watery depths, we now journey to the arid expanse of the desert, an environment as harsh as it is beautiful. This terrain, seemingly inhospitable, is home to some of nature's most resilient creatures. Among them are the Fennec fox and the camel, both of whom have adapted in remarkable ways to survive in this extreme environment. The Fennec fox, native to the Sahara Desert, has evolved to withstand the desert's scorching heat and freezing nights. Its large ears, spanning nearly half its body length, serve a dual purpose. They act as natural air conditioners, dissipating heat during the day, and as excellent receivers of sound to detect prey in the vast, silent desert at night. Interestingly, the Fennec fox is also a nocturnal creature, choosing to hunt and be active during the cooler hours of night, further ensuring its survival. Moving on to the camel, often dubbed as the ship of the desert. This creature's adaptations are no less fascinating. It can drink up to 40 gallons of water at once, storing it not in its hump as commonly believed, but in its bloodstream. This allows it to travel up to 100 miles without the need for water. Its hump, in fact, stores fat, providing energy when food is scarce. The camel's body temperature can fluctuously adapt to external temperatures, reducing the need for sweating and thus conserving water. In addition to these physical adaptations, both the Fennec fox and the camel have behavioral adaptations too. They tend to rest in burrows or under the shade during the heat of the day, conserving energy and water. In the desert, every drop of water counts, and these animals have mastered the art of survival in this scorching environment. Their resilience is a testament to the power of adaptation, and a reminder that life, in its various forms, finds a way to endure, no matter how challenging the circumstances. From the scorching desert, let's journey to the freezing Arctic, a land of ice and snow. Here, temperatures can drop to -50 degrees Celsius, or even lower. It's a frigid world that seems inhospitable, yet a variety of creatures have adapted to not just survive, but to thrive in these icy landscapes. Take the majestic polar bear, for instance. This beast reigns supreme in the Arctic, thanks in large part to its remarkable adaptations. Its fur isn't just white for camouflage, it's also hollow, trapping a layer of warm air close to the skin. Under that fur lies a thick layer of blubber, sometimes measuring up to 4.5 inches thick, providing buoyancy when swimming and an extra layer of insulation against the biting cold. But it's not just about staying warm. The polar bear's large paddle-like paws are perfect for propelling it through the water while hunting, and its sharp claws and powerful jaws make short work of its primary prey, the seal. Now let's shift our focus to a smaller, but no less impressive Arctic resident, the Arctic fox. This petite predator also sports a thick, warm coat, which changes color with the seasons for effective camouflage. In winter, it's a pristine white, while in summer it turns a brownish gray. What's truly fascinating about the Arctic fox is its ability to survive in the harshest of winters when food is scarce. It has the ability to reduce its metabolic rate, conserving energy and surviving on its fat reserves. And when it comes to hunting, the Arctic fox uses its keen hearing to locate prey beneath the snow, leaping high into the air and plunging headfirst into the snow to catch its meal. So, you see, while the Arctic seems like an unlikely place for life, these animals, with their incredible adaptations, prove otherwise. In the Arctic, staying warm is a matter of life and death, and these animals have found ingenious ways to thrive in the cold. From the deep sea to the desert, from the Arctic to the rainforest, animals have found incredible ways to survive. What we've explored today is just the tip of the iceberg. The animal kingdom is an endless treasure trove of remarkable adaptations that emphasize the resilience and creativity of life on our beautiful planet. Let's take a moment to revisit these stunning adaptations. We've seen how deep-sea creatures like the anglerfish have developed bioluminescent lures to attract prey in the darkest corners of our oceans. We've discovered how the Saharan Fennec fox uses its enormous ears to disperse heat, enabling it to survive in searing desert temperatures. We've marveled at the endurance of the camel, which can go for weeks without water and withstand the most unforgiving desert conditions. In the Arctic, we've admired the polar bear, with its insulating layer of blubber and fur that keeps it warm in freezing temperatures. Its large paws, perfect for swimming and walking on ice, are another testament to the power of adaptation. And in the rainforest, we've learned about the leaf-tailed gecko, a master of disguise, which has evolved to blend perfectly with its surroundings, becoming virtually invisible to predators. These stories of survival aren't just fascinating. They're also a testament to life's ingenuity and will to exist. Each animal we've discussed has faced and overcome harsh environmental challenges, thanks to the power of adaptation. It's a constant reminder that life, in all its forms, is tenacious, resourceful, and incredibly resilient. However, let's not forget that these adaptations have taken millions of years to develop. They are the result of a slow, gradual process of evolution, shaped by the pressures of natural selection. It's a delicate balance, and one that we must respect and protect for future generations. These incredible adaptations remind us of the power of evolution and the resilience of life. No matter the environment, life finds a way. In the face of adversity, life doesn't just survive. It thrives, evolves, and adapts. And that in itself is truly awe-inspiring